Wait, hold up. You're on Sparker because you're looking for a babysitter?
Scott's gone missing again.
They were looking for able-bodied young men, so I referred them to Scott.
He did mention Crocodile Flats.
That place used to be teeming with junkies, looking for a fix of Crocodile, a synthetic drug coming from Russia.
The element gods are punishing us. One day, paradise.
Oh, shut it. Waiting on paradise. Pathetic.
I agree. Dumb to wait for it. I've been there.
After 10 bottles, sure.
Here. Now. I'll tell you for a bottle.
Now get out of here.
Wait, this could be hilarious. Bottle after the story.
Deal. So, these events took place shortly after the end of the Civil War in 2025. I knew this guy on Old Mount Street in South Korean, by the former pool. He used to make his own moonshine, and let's say I got particularly bombed that night, and I got lost. Like, really lost. Ended up in a dark zone.
You're lying. You'd be dead.
Should be. But at some point, I fell down a hole and landed in water.
Water? Water?
Water. Even had fish in it and all.
The fuck?
I hadn't seen fish in forever. I decided to stay under. At least I'd die warm. And with my new fish friends. I was doing a pretty good job at my suicide. When suddenly, I was pulled out. His name was Magnus. A robe-wearing savior type. His group had been living down there since who knows when. Off the grid for years. Hadn't even heard of the renegades. They had UV lamps, a power generator. I met the children born there. No biomarkers.
How did they survive?
They'd formed their group around this natural underground pool. The pool was the center of everything. Even had religious rituals around it. And no infected. Paradise.
Toxins are forbidden, but I'll take whatever you're on.
The downworlders felt the same way. Cleansed me of toxins. Nursed me to health. No idea how long I spent there. But I swam in the pool every day. And then one day I dived deep in the pool and found a bunch of pipes and a giant pump system.
So, not a natural pool?
Clever boy. Only one place they could be pumping it in from. Villador's reservoir. I went to Magnus and confronted him. But he knew. Everyone knew. Downworlders don't concern themselves with what happens above, he told me. I begged him to change his views. To think about the kids. About all the people we could help with this much water. His face hardened. We shall never talk about this again. I knew things wouldn't be the same for me after this. People looked at me different. And indeed, a few days later, they came for me. I ran to the pool and jumped in. I had no idea what I was doing until I saw the valve handle for the pump. I turned it on full blast. The waters churned violently around me. I hit my head on something and blacked out. I woke up in the old Villador sewers. Paradise. Lost.
You drowned them? All?
People need to think about themselves to survive. But we won't survive if we only think about ourselves. Now, how about that bottle?
I'm nothing to you. Please, let me go. Everybody, shut up. Down. Wait now. Hey, I've got one. Ready for this?
You're dead now, fucker.
Let me go.
Eat this. I've got you now, motherfucker. Yeah, baby. How's this, motherfucker?
Give this a try.
Choke on this, asshole.
I won't tell, I swear. Do you like that?
Before you
Tell me I don't
You're mine.
Thanks. I really didn't want to die like that.
Someone tried to force this lock, but he couldn't and didn't get in. Backpacks. Seems like Scott was well prepared. Looks like Scott just dropped everything and ran. He turned left here. He was in quite a hurry. I mean, two guys chasing him. They caught you. You didn't give up that easily, did you, Scott? Oh, shit. It got brutal. They were dragging him. He must have been unconscious. They turned left here. I just hope he's alive. They drag him to that building. Alright, so he must be inside. Need to find a way inside.
Doesn't look like you do.
I'm working on it.
What did I do to you? Leave me alone.
Shut your mouth before I shut it for you.
I'm just here to scavenge. That's it. I can't be the guy you're looking for.
Tell the truth. He's got a marker. Old man said he wouldn't have it. Yeah, could have got it in the meantime. And the guy at the bazaar pointed him out.
Biomarker? I've had mine for ages.
Didn't I tell you to shut your mouth?
Who the fuck are you?
Who knows? Maybe I'm the guy you're looking for.
Check out that lad. You on it, fucker! Go this, asshole! You're all mine! Right! Batter up! Right there, motherfucker! Thank you. Aiden, it's you! You saved me!
Hi, Scott. Been looking for you. Do you know those men?
Only heard of them. They're renegades.
The Renegades?
Yeah. Never seen them at the bazaar before either. We hoped they'd leave the bazaar alone, since we're dirt poor as it is.
They say what they want?
No clue. I was on my way to Crocodile Flats when they started chasing me. And then they grabbed me and brought me here.
You sure got a knack for trouble, Scott.
Maybe if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't get myself in trouble so much.
So this is my fault? What did I do to piss you off this time?
I'm not pissed, just frustrated. When you gave the water to the PK, you know, that was the best thing that could have happened to me.
You serious?
My family has its own stocks. Not much, but enough to share a bit. So I shared with Luss's family. Rude seemed okay with me then. I thought, this is my chance. And I asked permission to marry Luss. You know what that old goat told me?
I can take a guess.
He laughed at me. He said I wasn't good enough for his daughter. But I love Luss.
How does she love you?
What kind of question is that?
Well, you give her water.
Once we are finally together, there's nothing I won't give her. But first, I'll show her father how wrong he is about me. I'll do anything to prove myself to both of them.
So that's what this mission is all about.
Rude said he'd give me one chance with Luss. Told me about a necklace some rich aunt of his owned, worth a bundle. Said it was probably still in her apartment.
Ah, so Rude sent you to Crocodile Flats.
Sorta. He told me if I could get the necklace, maybe I'd prove myself worthy of his daughter. Worthy enough to marry. So, I have to get it, you know? To be with Luss.
Crocodile Flats is a dangerous place. I'd be above your pay grade.
I don't care. I love Luss, and I'll do whatever it takes to be with her.
Look, let me get the necklace for you. Just tell me where it is. When you have it, you can just tell Rude you found it.
I don't like it, but I suppose you're right. If Rude wasn't lying, she lived in flat 21 on the top floor.
Yeah, that should be easy enough to locate. Know where to find it inside the apartment?
Not exactly, though it's not a big place.
That's plenty to go on. Now go back home. Let your mother know you're okay. And wait for me to get back with the necklace.
Maybe I get why people like you after all. Thanks, Aiden. And here, take these. You could maybe use them to distract the biters, you know?
What's this? Doesn't look like a necklace of any value, that's for sure. This necklace looks like costume jewelry, not an expensive necklace. Oh, what the fuck? Aha. And this necklace looks expensive. I bet the dead woman wearing it was Rude's aunt.
one of those things, man. Thanks. I really didn't want to die like that.
You gotta be kidding me. Shit.
When I die, I want to be burned. Please, let Scott come out. I need to talk to him. Please?
Lus, honey, come away from there. We're going home right now.
My son is not coming near this man. Aiden, thank you. Thank you for getting Scott home safely.
Can I talk to him?
Sure, of course. Scott?
Aiden, you made it. Do you, have the necklace I gave you?
What? What are you talking about, Scott?
Yes, here's the necklace you got from that apartment. I looked into it like you asked. You were right. It's worth quite a lot.
See? Rude? I got the necklace. Now you have to give me Lus.
No, this can't be. How did you...
I did what you asked. Lus belongs to me now.
Belongs? I what now?
We could finally be together.
Wait, you nearly got yourself killed, scaring your mother and me half to death just to win me like a carnival prize from my father? So I can belong to you?
No, this was all for you. Really, you should have seen me out there.
It's true. He was brave. Heroic, even.
I don't even recognize you anymore.
Lus! Wait, Lus! This was for you. All for you.
Just tell your boy to keep away from my daughter.
With pleasure. Well, drama aside, at least Scott made it home in one piece. Thanks to you. Take this.
You think they'll be okay?
Scott and Lus? Who knows? I love my boy, but you know, he's a bit of a handful. And at that age, whew. They say third time's a charm, but I'm not gonna let Scott out of my sight anymore.
You killed the commander. Where'd you get the idea? Your sick head? Or from your little sister?
Fuck you! I hated the guy more than most. But even I'm not stupid enough to have killed him.
You know, whenever I catch someone, even red-handed, they deny it till the very end.
Maybe you're a moron even.